How's it going? It's Farmer Nick. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 2019 video. And today we are on a brand new series called Sunny Farms. This is basically the closest. I went ahead and got a hold of actually Cole from Sunny Farms, and we actually got to rebuild or actually make their farmyard on Farming Simulator here. I did the best I could. You guys have seen a flyover of what we had already, so let's kind of start off with what we got and what we can't. Unfortunately, we could not get the exact buildings and stuff like that, but we got pretty close equipment, the best we can in Farming Simulator. We'll kind of go through it as we get going here, but this would not be possible without Cole, so thank you so much, Cole, for letting me get some more information about your farm, and this wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So go and check out Sunny Farms. Link will be down in the description. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I've been watching Cole for probably over a year now, along with his dad. They basically do a big on beef operation. I think they got like 200 head of cattle roughly, and a bunch of cash crop acres as well in South Dakota. So I hope you guys are excited for this. A lot of people have been. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on that post notification, and let's get started. So we put in the Lone Oak house. Any of you guys know we found this house. This is kind of a closer house. It's either that or get the actual Lone Oak house. What we have up here is we have Cole's F-150. We have Brian's 2500. Black GMC, or Chev, sorry. Let's go and hop in the machine shed, I guess. So we got a Big Tex trailer here. We have the flatbed. We have the older Chevy pickup truck. We have a lawnmower for cutting grass. We have ourselves a John Deere a W260 windrower here. This would be the 7520 that we have with the 740 loader on, set of bale spears. And we also have their old disc bike, the 956 John Deere Moco. That way, it's going to speed up the process here. We've added a little bit of equipment in, not too much. We've got a little bit more of something, just to make it a little bit easier to do it on Farm Sim. We might have to add on as we go, but we will see as we go ahead. So we got a John Deere 8295R. We got their 9230 Articulate. They have a Parker grain cart. The closest we could find is a Demco 750. Top of the weights here. We got ourselves a John Deere 8245R, their new baler tractor that they've been using for it. We have a John Deere 560M brown baler. Not sure where the accumulator is, or if there is a accumulator, but there should be a accumulator coming for this baler down the road. So we got the baler for now, but hopefully very soon the accumulator comes out for this thing. I'm kind of really excited to actually use it to begin with in Farm Sim. But this is a pretty good looking baler that they have on demo from John Deere right now. It's up over the tongue. We have a Wilson grain trailer. And what is this? I think this is a Freightliner. Yep. We have two of these Freightliners, the exact same. We got a Wilmar 800 spreader. They have a John Deere 16-row high-speed planter, I believe. I believe it might even be a 12, sorry. I'm not sure. They either have a 12 or a 16 John Deere. You guys would know. Let me know down below. But the closest we could get to running with a 3-point hitch and high speed and everything like that would be this Case 2150, unfortunately. That is the closest we could get. They have an old gray grain drill. I forget what theirs is. I'm not sure really what the number is, but we have our John Deere grain drill here. Basically pretty well the same, but they don't have markers, or this is like they have an older one that's gray and stuff like that. We have their combine tucked away in the back corner like they do. The 9770 STS, the grain cart, as you guys seen. So that basically does it for this shed. Now, let's go check out the shop where there's some other equipment hiding around. But this farm, I forget how many days it really took to build this, but I think Ryler basically built the majority of it for me. I got a little bit sidetracked and keep on making other series and stuff like that. But let's check out the shop here. We got a John Deere snowblower. We have a snowblower for the skid steer that they have sitting out front. But I thought instead of just sticking it out front here, I'd like to put it inside so that way it doesn't rust. We got a John Deere Gator. So we got a welder. I got some toolboxes just to kind of make this shed look a little bit better compared to nothing in it here. We got the John Deere 6155R here. We got an MDS grapple bucket here. We got an 863 Turbo Bobcat. Set of pallet forks, grapple, and a trailer mover. Those trailer mover things are pretty handy. We got just a normal bucket and a double bale spear, so we pick up 2 bales at a time. We got the 2 Honda 4-wheelers. Can't forget the good old dump truck here. We got the good old Chevy dump truck. Closest we could get, I was looking for one, and we found one, but it was really small, and it had quite a few glitches in it, so we're like, this is the only thing we can use it for. We're going to do a little bit of editing, too, and make it hopefully put an actual big door on the back of it instead of just a little grain door, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So that's pretty well the shop. Let's hop in the Gator and let's go for a tour. It'll be a little bit easier to give you guys a little bit of a tour in the Gator compared to driving around. So right over here to the left of me, this is where we can hold our round bales in here. This is a round bale automatic bale barn type deal. No barn, it's just a cover. This can hold like 700 something bales. So that'd be pretty good for holding all the hay bales that we gotta have. We got 3 calf pens, I want to say we got going on here. Not sure how many calf. Yeah, I think there's like 3, maybe 2. No, there's 2 here. So we got 2 calf little pens here for them. That's pretty well does it for here. We got the nice. We got a big open pasture right over here for right up front for putting cattle out, kicking them out of the feedlots and putting them out in the pasture. We got a couple different pastures. We got one other big one that we'll go show you guys after. We got the 2 Wilson livestock trailers. We got to do a little bit of modifying to them to maybe be able to actually get them to work. We tried playing around with it last night. Unfortunately, it would not work with the open pen pastures and stuff like that. So we got lots of feedlots. We tried to build this as best we can. I think we added an extra laneway in here just to make it a little bit easier. We got a grain bin there. What do we got in here? We got their H&S 3143 manure spreader. I really like their manure spreader that they have. I think it's a pretty good fit to their farm. It looks pretty good on that 82. Let's run back here. So we got ourselves another grapple bucket for manure. And we got a push blade. So we have a pit here for hay silage. We're going to have to do hay silage. They don't really do too much hay silage. They just grind hay up. But we will need it for the mixed rations to get the cattle where they need to be. Corn silage pit here. Another grain bin. We have their mixer tractor. We have a Kuhn mixer hooked on their 6120R. I was trying to find a box scraper. I could not find one. But we will also get a couple gravity wagons and we'll stick in here for bean meal. We haven't got there yet, unfortunately. That was one thing we were missing. As I drove over here, I was like, I forgot to add that in. But we have another pit here for high moisture corn that we're going to use. We got 4 sets of grain bins here. Nothing too fancy. We got another feedlot, so there's 2 feedlots there. And we got a nice way over here. We have another one this way. And then we also have one down here at the end. Just another feedlot. These are open. I think they can hold about 50 head of cattle apiece. But we also have to figure out ground, what we're going to put in fields and stuff like that. But for right now, I wanted to get the farm built. And that way that is done. So that is what the yard is looking like over here. Now we are going to run over to the secondary farm that we have set up just for equipment. It's kind of one of the farms there, one of the farmyards that was on here. We just kind of used it, filled it full of equipment. So we'll head down the road. I will show you on the way what kind of land we were running. So we are running all the green. This is our pasture, so that doesn't count. But we have all this. And we have all this ground, so we have quite a bit of ground. We don't have near as much as what they do, but Farm Sim is a little bit different. We're not going to be able to run the exact many acres that they run. But they run a decent amount of acreage. They run more than what we do in real life. I think we can beat them. Stop. Yep. Go. Give her. We can throw the four-ways on and slow them down. We've got a rotary beacon too. But we even go 50 mile an hour, so I think we're still gonna go faster than actually them. I think we'll lap these cars. So we're coming up on the secondary farm. Put our blinker on. We're now back over here. So we have a Farm King auger. We have a Westfield auger as well. And then we also have just their original land roller that they own. The Medeco. I think it's a 40. What the heck was that? It doesn't say. It's like a 42 something. I think it's like an LR 42 land roller. Hop in here and let's see what we got hiding in here. So we got a backhoe drive over belt to fill the augers and stuff. It's gonna make it so much easier. We got our rake here, wheel rake. I think this is like a 16. It's a pretty big one. We got our hay buster, 1300 or 1130, sorry. We got another semi, bale trailer, 12-row corn head, 35-foot flex head with auger. They still run an auger head. We got ourselves, we got a New Holland, or we got ourselves a Landau disc instead of their green kind of like chisel plow type disc thing that they have. And then we also have their case disc VT, you want to call it, there. We do not have the chisel plow yet. The chisel plow is still waiting to come from the dealership, but that is on the way eventually. We haven't got that delivered yet. But that basically does it for here. Let's run over to the pasture that we have going on. But I will pick it up when we get over to the pasture, because that's quite a bit of a haul. We're just coming up on field 37 here. We got kind of a bush going on. I'll take you on in there, but we built ourselves a bush. We used the existing fence that was around here, and then we had to do a little bit of a gateway building to get this thing to work, but we got that figured out. This pasture here can hold about 100 head. We do a little bit of Mickey Mousing, but we got her to work. So I'll take you guys around through. So we got 50 head that'll go right around here. This feeder. And then they can roam. And then we can put another 50 back here. We got a nice bush back here. This back 50 head have a nice little pond they can go into. Cool off. Pretty cool. But that pretty well wraps this video up. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please smash that thumbs up and subscribe. Turn that post notification, that way you guys are alerted when we post a brand new video. And let me know, guys, what you guys thought, and if there's anything that you think we're missing that we can add in here. But make sure you guys are subscribed to Sonne Farm. I will put either a link down below or try and make a card in the top right for you guys as well. But until the next one, thanks for watching. Take care, take it easy, and we will catch you in the next one.